Hey, what's up you guys? So today I decided to do something new. If you guys have been following my videos on YouTube, you guys know that I've been working on my E36. I've done a few swaps and DIYs and stuff like that, but I also have second car that used to be my daily before I got my E36, and this car I own for about 7 years now, and it's been sitting for 2 years because, like I said, as soon as I got my E36, I parked this one, and I mean I was still driving on and off, and I only drove like 3,500 miles in 2 years, but I'm thinking of actually bringing this car back and start driving as well. But I'm gonna do a quick view and or walking around, show you guys what car it is, what it looks like and all that. But kind of heads up that I bought this car 7 years ago, and not in a perfect shape or condition. I bought this car, it was actually pretty clean, pretty good, all that, and I knew that it had some issues. I knew that, you know, the body wasn't done right. It's a salvage car. It was fully repainted, but the paint sucked, and I knew that, you know, sooner or later paint will start coming off, or the at least clear coat, and that's what happened. So let's walk around and I kind of guide you through and talk about why I bought this car, what's wrong with it or whatever, and what kind of plans that I have for it in the future. So this is 2002 Lexus is300. Again, it's in a rough shape, but like I said, when I bought this car 7 years ago, it looked nice and clean, but I knew that the car was repainted. The body wasn't done right. It's a salvage car, but previous owner bought already fixed, like it was the way you see it right now. Well, minus those rims. They had a stock rims. It did have a bumper. Actually just recently backed into something and ripped the back bumper out, but you can see the clear coat is peeling. Window tint is bubbling up. This side, quarter panel, you know, everything's peeling and all that. So when I bought this car, like I said, I knew that it had some issues. Number one, you can see the roof. It has at least 1/4 of an inch bundle on it, and like I said, I knew about it. The quarter panel, if you look at this here, see, like I lowered it, and I'll talk about that, like how much gap right here, like one finger fits kind of perfect. And if you walk to the other side right here, you can see like almost my 2 fingers going. And the reason why, let me open the doors. You can see like this seat sits perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you walk the other side, there's a gap right here. And if you put, okay, I can't pop that. But anyways, if you take the seat out, the bottom back seat out, you can see the floorboard is all wavy and stuff, that it's been hit in the passenger side quarter panel, and when they pulled it, they didn't do a good job. Same thing with the roof. They didn't straighten it, they didn't replace anything, they just bundled it and left it like that. So, but like I said, I still bought it because number one, I test drove the car and it drove perfect, straight, no problem. Engine is super clean, the tranny, and speaking of tranny, it's a 5-speed manual. So I was like, you know, plus the price, I paid $4,900 for it, and that was like 7 years ago. And it had some aftermarket parts. I sold it, and at the end they came out to $4,500. So I did replace the rims. These aren't the rims that I had originally, or first rims. Picture right here, these are the first ones. They were just silver, whatever, so I painted them, plastic dip it in orange, and it was supposed to be, well, it actually did came out in burnt orange, like kind of bright, but right now it's all faded and dirty. But and then I got these ones. These are 18s, some Taiwan or China, whatever. I don't know what brand it is. I lowered it, no name, some springs from eBay. Actually rides really good. It doesn't bounce or anything like that. Under the hood, I got those shocks for the hood, which I super like them. The original rod that goes right here was stupid annoying, and this thing here broke, and so every time you open the hood it just drops down. Like I said, the engine's clean. Just recently my valve cover starting to kind of seep, so I have to replace that. It came with SRT intake. I did plastic dip it not too long ago, and for some reason they put AEM sticker, but it's not AEM, it actually is SRT, and it comes with this sticker here. But I actually been having some issues with it because I had to take it off to do a smog, and like I said, it came with that intake and drove fine, everything's good. I took it off, I got it smoked, and when I put it back on, now it actually, if you driving like over 40 miles an hour and put it car in neutral, like you're about to stop or whatever, and the car just dies. If it's under 40 miles, then it's fine. I checked for air leaks, I checked for wiring and everything. Everything looks good and everything's fine. So I don't know if you guys had any problems or any issues like that, or know anybody, you know, please let me know if you solved the problem or you know how to fix it. Like I said, drives fine with the stock intakes, but as soon as I put this one on, it starts doing that. I don't know if it's the little modular, the computer that's you have to hook it up to ECU to make it work, or it's the intake. I highly doubt it, it's intake. I'm kind of thinking if it's that little module. But again, if you guys know or had issue like that and you guys solved it, please let me know in the comments below. So it came with the Altezza grill. So I did tint, yellow tint on the headlights. So if you guys are looking at, you know, tinting your headlights, I actually do recommend them. They look really nice, but make sure you get something that's not gonna fade, because these ones, you can see the way they faded. And same thing with the fog lights. I tinted that, but they're still holding up pretty good. And then if you look at the tail lights, these tail lights look like they were doing a marshmallow or something and they got roasted. They were red when I tinted it, and I did the top line right here. From here going all the way back, you can see how the bottom one is still clear and nice, and the top one is all roasted. Same thing on this side. This one's actually worse, but they were red at first. A month or two later they were pink, and then they were clear, and now they're roasted. So same thing. They look like these right here. I'm gonna post the picture so you guys can see. They kind of look really nice. Look like Altezza tail lights. I like them a lot actually, but well, not after a couple of months being on the sun. And my exhaust, this is Grady. Sounds pretty good actually. I bought the spray paint. There's a picture right here. That's the car that actually, that's not my car, I wish it was, but when I saw this car with these rims, or the colors, the color of the rims, I went online, I bought the color or the spray paint in plastic dip, and when I tried to paint it, it came out to this color. I don't know why. Well, I didn't know back then, but I kind of after watching a few videos and stuff, that I guess if you have a super bright color that you're trying to paint it, but you paint it in something that's black or dark colored, you have to give like a base coat, like white or silver or something. It's better to do white, but in my case I didn't do anything. I just spray painted and it came out like super dark, weird green. And it's been like 4 or 5 years or whatever I've been trying with that fender, and they actually all burned out. You can see that it's like, it looks like somebody started painting and didn't finish it, but all of these here, it was green. Like the entire fender was green. I don't know why you faded, but it's a plastic dip. But I don't know, it's plastic dip from the can though. So anyways, interior, short shifter, a bit dusty inside because like I said, it's been sitting for almost 2 years, and I did drive it on and off. So kind of quick overview on how this car's been doing in past 7 years, what I've done to it as far as the maintenance to kind of keep it on the road and stuff. But honestly, not much. The only stuff that I've done, as soon as I bought the car, I did fully, like I did engine oil, I did tranny oil, I did diff oil. It doesn't have LSD, by the way, which kind of sucks, but I don't do drifting. But if you really wanted to put this car in sideways, you can't, trust me. But I did oil changes, and after that, oil changes every 3,000 miles, fully synthetic. I did spark plugs, brakes, I think once, maybe twice. I don't remember if I actually done clutch because I've been having, you know, different cars on and off, and I know I've done clutch on one of the cars, but I don't remember if it was this one or not. But whatever it is, it actually has 96,000 miles right now, so it's super low for 2002 Lexus is300. So my plan was to kind of get this car back in shape as far as the looks and everything. I was going to repaint it to different color. There's a couple of different options that I had that I was thinking, but just because the shell or the body wasn't done right, and to redo that is gonna cost me way too much money. So I kind of thought that, you know, I'll just go out and buy a clean shell with the bad engine and swap it over. And I was kind of looking for one, and in the process I came across is300 Sport Cross, or the wagon. And at first I was like, what an ugly car. But you know what, after I kind of, you know, start looking at it more and more, I was like, man, I gotta have that car. I kind of fell in love. Honestly. So right now in the process of actually buying one. There's one at the auction that I've been keeping an eye on it, and in a week or so I'm gonna know for sure if I am getting it or not. So my plan is, if you guys know, those Sport Crosses, they never came stick shift, at least in the US, because we kind of got screwed, just like we got screwed with the E36 BMWs. Way better options in packages that they got overseas than what we got in the US. Same thing with these Lexuses. They have Altezas, they have turbocharged, they have 6-speed, same thing with the Sport Cross, but we didn't get that. We got 2J Xenon turbo engines, and Sport Cross never came stick shift. I'm not even talking about 6-speed. So anyways, my plan is to kind of retire this car, and when I get the Sport Cross, I'm gonna do 5-speed swap over. I'm gonna lower it, do some stuff, not gonna go too crazy. But if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, you know, for that car, let me know in the comments below. And I want to say thank you for everybody that's been following me on Instagram, everybody that been watching my previous videos and liking them and subscribing. And if you guys not follow me on Instagram, this is my Instagram, Daily Driven E36. Follow me on Instagram because there's a lot of pictures and kind of sneak peeks that I put out for the videos that's gonna be upcoming on YouTube, so this way you guys will know what's coming and what's not. So this is it for this video. I honestly don't know what else to talk about. Other than this car has been really good to me. I had it for 7 years, never had any problems, did very little maintenance on it, and it still runs very strong, shifts really good. So if you guys like the video, please hit thumbs up, comment below, ask any questions you guys have, and look out for my next video coming up.